So we have a new report into a potential motive of that Las Vegas shooter. I don't know if you guys remember the details of this. This guy just massacred people at a concert back in 2017, shooting like a sniper from a hotel room in Mandalay Bay. And they were never able to at least publicly pin down why he did this. And it was sort of like, well, maybe he just went crazy. It was known that he was a big high-stakes gambler and he'd run into some financial difficulty. There were reports that his mental health was declining. But we never really were told, or a motive was never really pinpointed by law enforcement. There's some new FBI documents that have now just come out. Let's put this up on the screen from the AP that they say give a new view into the Las Vegas shooter's mindset. The FBI interviewed one of the gunman's fellow gamblers. This is detailed in what they say is hundreds of pages of documents that were just made public. He believed, this fellow gambler, that the stress of Stephen Paddock having been treated not the way he wanted to by casinos, given his high roller status, may have led to this massacre. Basically, the idea is they used to do, like, you know, you'd get cruises and you'd get wine tours and all this stuff, and they'd sort of cut back on that. And he'd also been kicked out, barred from a number of casinos, I guess, because maybe he'd, like, you know, done too well there or whatever, that this led to the mental break and may have contributed to the motive here. Saagar, you've followed this one really closely. So what do you make of this potential theory?
Yeah, I think this is bullshit. I'll just tell you that. I have been obsessed with the Stephen Paddock case for a long time, as well as many others. It remains one of the big mysteries in terms of the official narrative. And actually, one of the investigators said it best. She goes, there's no way that they would have hidden any potential motive from our victims and survivors for over 10 years, dismissing these as the speculations of a single gambler. Stephen Paddock was an extraordinarily strange individual, very least from his gambling. He wasn't at a gambling table socially. He would sit at video poker and sit there and gamble hundreds of thousands of dollars, and if we're to believe, some millions of dollars.
Wow.
The official narrative is that Stephen Paddock became obsessed with guns, and then in a period of like a year or so, and actually mostly in several months, started acquiring all these guns that he brought up in several trips to his suite in the Mandalay Bay hotel room, at which point he broke out the window and shot at these concert goers. I mean, first of all, if you're mad at gambling institutions, why would you not shoot up the casino then? Why would you shoot people who are at a concert?
In the crowd, yeah.
So again, there is no technical motive. There is still a lot of weird stuff. Like he, sent his girlfriend off to the Philippines. There was some initial speculation. It was like, is this an international terrorism incident because of some ISIS activity that was happening there? She has actually still yet to tell us the full story about what was going on there. There's still so many questions about the guns, about why security never flagged him. All of this was on video too, by the way. And yeah, in terms of the motive and all of that. Now, I've never seen any indication officially about law enforcement and their involvement in all of that, whether he was even known to authorities beforehand. But I'm just going to say I think there is a massive cover-up involving this case because it's been several years. Even the open records request did not reveal anything. And the FBI kind of put the kibosh on this investigation very early. By 2018, 1 year in, they were like, no. I mean, this was, I believe, at the time, it was the deadliest mass shooting in American history.
It's horrific.
It might still be. I think there might have been one that surpassed Las Vegas, but it was an absolutely insane event.
Killed 60
and
injured
60
hundreds
people.
more.
It led to the bump stock ban, if everybody wants to remember that, by the ATF, because I believe Paddock used a bump stock. In terms of, again, like information about this is part of the other problem. Since he was killed, obviously, there's never been a trial where a lot of this has come out into the open. I read the original Las Vegas report about Stephen Paddock, and again, stuff doesn't pass the smell test. So for me, I don't buy this for a second.
Not buying this one.
No. There's something much deeper.
They said also that he had scoped out other potential live events and even booked hotel rooms at those hotels that were by different concerts before settling on, this particular concert that he was able to shoot at from the Mandalay Bay. And partly he was able to, so he was comped this room because of his quote unquote high roller status. And he was given use of a private elevator.
Yeah, that's right.
To take up all his bags of suitcases full of these weapons. So, so anyway, I don't know. This one I think continues to be a mystery.
I ain't buying it. I'll just tell you that. I know a lot of other people aren't buying it either. So there you go. We'll see you later.
Hey guys, ready or not, 2024 is fully upon us now, and Saagar and I have been brainstorming ways that we can really up our game for this critical election.
Yeah, we rely on our premium subs to expand our coverage, to add staff, to upgrade the studio. We just want to give you the best independent coverage of this election, which is possible. So if you can help us out, become a premium subscriber today, breakingpoints.com, or the link is down here in the description video. It really means the world to us, and if you like what we're all about, this is the best possible way to keep us 100% independent, working only for you.